Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Thursday, the 2nd of April 2015, this is John Faraclas from allaboutshipping.co.uk in London with the latest on the markets as well as the latest of geopolitics, the basic ones affecting same. The BDI closed earlier on down 8 points at 588, which is also another 8 points down since last week's 596. The BCI, the Baltic Cape Index, was down 9 points at 454, which is down 2 points since last week's 456. The Panamaxes too, with their respective BPI index, down 7 points at 589, which is also 7 points down since last week's 596. The BSI, down 10 points at 636 points, down 11 points from last week's 647 points. And lastly, the DRY's last index, the BHSI, was down 3 points at 386, which is also 4 points down since last week's 390. So overall, the DRYs, per our expectations and previous announcements, remained on the downtrend, and they don't have the strength to remain above the 600 points, which only once surpassed last week. The wets equally, they were not in a very good state, with the BDTI, the Baltic Dirty Tanker Index, down 5 points at 804, which is down 7 points since last week's 811 points. The cleans too were down at 675 points, just 1 point down, but up 4 since last week's closing at 671. Not a good market at all. Again, we reiterate the view that only the most capable ones, listed or unlisted, we will go ahead. On the geopolitical front, Ukraine. Ukraine technically is a bankrupt state. Unfortunately though, just manages to breathe. A new gas deal has been signed with Russia, but again the situation is not yet over. In the Eurozone, which is led by Germany, they are having a tough time with Greece's new coalition government and still locked in unprecedented exchange of emails and insistence from the Eurozone members versus Greece. And this is not the case. Equally, we don't like to see all these electronic meetings taking place. They are still far apart to strike a deal. We hope they will strike a deal for the benefit of Europe and Greece, of course. Basically for the benefit of Europe. You know, it's as we say, shipping is a both to blame collision, to use the shipping expression. You did well know what I mean. In the Middle East, this ISIS saga continues, and it's time President Obama sent the ground forces and end this. This is not good news with the ISIS. There have also been rumors that they have entered the suburbs of Damascus, and that's not a good news at all. Yemen will produce further shocks. We have to watch this out after the storming of the presidential palace. And finally, we have the Nigerian presidential election, where Muhammad Buhari promises to end this Boko Haram mess, and we might see some better days for Nigeria, a very powerful African state, and obviously a very powerful state worldwide due to its oil resources and other resources. Kenya now, the attack at the Garissa University, this assault killed 147, you know, that's a big madness. The UK elections in this country now are underway, and the 7th of May is not far away, 35 days to come. Let's see if the Tories can make it again. Viewers can see more news on the written report of our site. We wish you all a happy Easter with good health above all and logic to prevail. I repeat, we wish you a happy Easter, and let's hope that the resurrection of Christ brings happiness and health to our lives. This is John Faraclas from allaboutshipping.co.uk.